Are you listening?
Welcome to the Real and Real Pod. My name is David, and I am here with my co-host, Marcy.
Hey, yo, hey, yo, hey.
Here on the Real and Real, we take a concept from a movie, and we ask the question, what if it was placed in the real world? And then we come with 3 points each as to how it would affect the real world. Marcy, can you tell us what today's question is?
Yes, I can. Today's question is, what if everyone went to a preppy school or a preparatory school or something of that nature? Based off the movie The Hate You Give.
Williamson is another world, so when I'm here, I'm Star version 2.
Yo, those kids are lit.
Basically, Williamson Star doesn't give anyone a reason to call her ghetto, and I hate myself for doing it.
The Hate You Give.
Yes. Oh, also, by the way, guys, we don't see these movies when we do these. We usually just watch the trailers, so, you don't have to watch the movie to enjoy the episode. Just listen to us. That's all you gotta do. But yeah, The Hate You Give.
Star Carter, that's a horrible name, is constantly switching between two worlds, the poor, mostly black neighborhood where she lives, and the wealthy, mostly white prep school that she attends. The uneasy balance between these worlds is soon shattered when she witnesses the fatal shooting of her childhood best friend at the hands of a police officer. Facing pressure from all sides of the community, Star must find her voice and decide to stand up for what's right.
That's the plot of this movie.
That's the plot. So
you want to see it?
Oh, do I want to see it?
Yeah,
No, I don't. I am with her. I grew up in a private school, and then after school, I was in a more hoodish type area. That was my aftercare, and I was okay. She seems to be dealing with a lot more drama than I was.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't see anybody get shot and killed, though.
I didn't.
Darn it, you missed out.
Oh my gosh. It's a dark joke. But yeah, so
I get dark.
Yeah, I see that. But yeah, so I wasn't. Yeah, but no, I'm not interested in this movie. It seems super like a Hunger Games mixed with the real world type of the way she acts. Maybe that's just the movie she be trying to get.
Maybe that's her.
That's her genre. That's her theme. I don't know. I don't like it. But anyway, she's a lovely lady, though. I assume. How about you? Do you want to see this?
I do not want to see this movie because also like you, I also did the same thing. I went to school in one super area, magnet schools and whatnot. And it was just you at school one way and then you come home to a not so great area. And it's all right, cool. But at the same time, I mean, I'm okay. But then again, I didn't see anybody get shot. I saw somebody get run over, though.
So that's your justification. But I'm sure in the movie she's acting a certain way prior to seeing her friend get
I
shot.
think she's at home. She's yo, what's up, dog? And then at school, it's oh my good God.
Yeah, I acted the exact same way.
I did. It's just nobody knew me from either area.
No, to clarify, I acted the same way in my life, regardless of where I was. Not I acted the same way as her. To make that clear.
Yeah. I acted the way I do at home, that I do at school.
Exactly.
It's just, it seems, quote unquote, different because the people at school didn't know about me at home. The people at home didn't know about me at school.
No one thought I was different.
No one thought I was different. They were just why don't you go to our school? And I was because I go to a different one.
No, my aftercare, we all came from different schools.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
No, my aftercare was at the school, and then I'd get picked up from the school and then taken home and then hang out with the kids in the neighborhood.
Oh, you had neighborhood kids. I didn't have those.
We had 5.
Didn't have any of that. Anyway, moving on. We will tell you our 3 points as if everyone was in preparatory school.
After the break, enjoy.
Shh, I'm recording the thing. Okay, shh, I gotta record this thing. Hey guys, so I know what you're thinking. I love the show, but how can I convey how much I adore it? That's easy. Just head over to patreon.com/realandrealpod. That's REELINREALPOD. You can donate $1 to show your support. You'll get some cool stuff in return. It's a thank you from us. You even get a shout out on the show. But what if you don't have an extra $1? And what if you don't love us enough to steal from your great grandma while she's sleeping? Well, you can go to iTunes and give us a rating. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, or just tell all of your neighbors, friends, enemies, and that one weird guy down the street about the show. We appreciate any support. If you're a company that wants us to advertise your product, you can contact us at realandrealpod@gmail.com. Okay, that's it. Enjoy the rest of the show. And we're back.
Hey.
Question was, what if everyone in the world went to preparatory school? Ladies first.
My first point is that there would be food shortages.
Why?
Why? Because if you're going to a
Yes, why?
are you sure you want to know more?
I do want to know more.
You sure?
Let me know.
You want to quantify this answer?
Oh, you can't? Oh, well.
Oh, no. No. I say that there would be feud?
You with words today.
Food. There would be, I'm tired. I'm running off 3 hours of sleep. What was my point?
Why is there less food?
Oh, food shortages. Yeah, there's food shortages because if everybody's going to a preparatory school, and I'm guessing that they're going to a preparatory school from like elementary all the way through, and then they go to like a prestigious college, so it's also kind of preppy. Like there's not a lot of farmers and people going to school for farming because that's just not a thing that happens at those schools. Like they always look down on people that do that. So if everybody is in those types,
Are there no preparatory schools for farming?
No.
Wow, that anime that I watched was very wrong.
What anime did you watch?
What was the name of it? Oh, there's an anime about farming. It seemed like a very prestigious school. I liked it a lot. It's a very chill type of anime. No like wacky things or anything going on.
Well, I mean, there's schools that are more high class, but they're not preparatory schools that farmer kids might go to, but they're not like preppy, like uniforms and like fancy cars and work study and all that stuff.
Sorry, I had to look it up. It's called Silver Spoon. That's the name of the anime.
That makes sense.
It's Jinno Sajai in Japanese, I think. That's how I don't know how to pronounce it right.
Nope,
but yeah,
we are not Japanese.
It's a nice anime. But yeah, I thought that was a high class school, like a preparatory school, and then they just had farming. It was on a farm. So, but okay, I guess will we not get machines for these things now?
Well, the thing is, you'd have to find somebody to make it. The thing is, preparatory schools is more of a white collar thing, not a blue collar.
But I am an engineer.
That's what you would take a white collar job.
Yeah. But like I'm an engineer.
Right. An engineer that would like
create it.
Right. But you wouldn't put it into practice.
Why not? Why wouldn't I build it?
I don't know.
What? You're just saying I wouldn't. I know. There you go. So you're saying, but by that logic, all things would fail, not just food. Like cars wouldn't be made, nothing. But we have robots. People build those robots. Yeah. So an engineer had to make it.
They make one, and then they're like, all right, you do the rest.
Yeah, I'd be like,
there's no other plebes.
Build that robot, and you build that robot. And
you have to build the robots to build other robots.
There you go.
Oh, my gosh. You best make one really smart robot that can take a lot of programs.
I'm doing a lot of robot building.
It's like one robot. It's like, all right, listen, you're going to build a car today. We're going to take that cartridge out, switch it with a TV, take that cartridge out. You're going to go plant some fields, take that cartridge. That's a lot of cartridges.
What are you talking about, cartridges?
So it can do a lot of things instead of making a lot of robots.
What is a cartridge? You're talking about like
program.
A brain?
Yeah.
You can load more than one program on it. Oh my God. I went to programming school. What the?
I did not.
I see that. I see that clearly now.
I did not do that at all.
Oh my gosh. Ooh.
Anyway, that's my first point. What is your first point?
Easy. Fashion designers would make uniforms.
Okay.
There you go. Because I mean, if everyone's wearing uniforms, that's what I'm going with in these preparatory schools,
right?
And you want to look, high fashion. We don't want these rugged looking. Those you see.
You don't want just khakis and a blue collared shirt.
You've seen those shows and movies where people are like, or even my school where I was like, we're in a private school. It's just regular khakis and a wool.
But you would know who had the money out of the khakis and the. At my school, you could because like they'd have like the better
different.
They'd have the instead of the patch, they'd have it embroidered into the shirt.
Yeah,
Instead of like the khakis, they'd have like the little Dick's tag sticking off the side.
But that's those whose parents are buying that to make it look more. To buy the more expensive ones. I'm talking about. A fashion designer is just making the uniforms for everyone.
Oh, okay.
So everyone has the same type of uniform. You won't need other levels because they're all going to be high class uniforms.
Okay.
I don't want anyone getting bullied off of yours is less than mine. What is that? Give me a fashion designer's name. Come on, go.
Christian. Oh God.
Oh, okay.
Vera Wang.
Christine.
No, Vera Wang.
No, I like that.
I tried to think of one from Project Runway, and I'm like, oh God, what's his name? It's Christian.
No, what are you wearing there? I'm wearing Christine. Oh God, what are you wearing? Vera Wang. Oh, Christine. Oh God, made a better.
Oh, Christian, oh God, made a better dress if they're wearing.
Yes.
It's like, I will challenge you.
Wow, that's a long title name. But I like,
Christian, oh God.
yes, it's very lovely. Anyway,
Bad for you, sir.
yeah, that's my point. Basically,
Okay.
everyone's wearing uniforms. There you go. Very nice uniforms by stylish designers. Maybe the better school now might get the cooler designer. There you go.
You're encroaching on my point.
There you go, but not the individual designers,
Right.
developing in the school. That'd be very, looked down upon, frowned.
Right.
Yep. But anyway, what's your second point?
My second point kind of ties into that one.
Thief.
Nope. Mine is eccentric uniforms.
Eccentric?
Oh gosh. I'm trying to beatbox over there with my. Let me try to figure out the word.
You're getting it. This is how Michael Jackson started all of his songs.
It's like, hey, Michael, say this word. Oh, you mean?
I can't get it.
It's like, no, keep going. It's great.
This is great. We love it.
Shush.
Yes.
Even hush.
Okay. What is your word?
Shush, David. Eccentric.
Yes.
Eccentric uniforms. That's what my second point is. It'd be eccentric uniform.
Thief. Continue.
It's not the thief because each. Did you just thief me in Michael Jackson key? Eccentric uniforms, yes. And the reason that is because each school has to have their own uniform, right? And so they'd all start looking the same because there's only so many reds, blues, whatevers, right? So
there's a lot of different.
Shush.
You shushing me is not.
But the thing is, some schools have multiple colors. So it's like my school, you could wear yellow, dark blue, light blue, or white. Those were the 4 colors that you could wear on the top.
That's too many colors. Well, say those again.
Yellow, dark blue, like a navy blue, light blue, like a powder blue, and white.
No battery blue? Okay, cool.
Battery blue, no.
That's real blue.
Well, they had it for casual day on Fridays.
You can wear any color.
Where you could wear, no, it had to be a school shirt. And they had battery blue. They had battery blue school shirts.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
That's too many colors.
So, what?
That's too many colors. I had one color.
Oh. No. Black?
Like my soul. No, we didn't have black. I'm joking. It was blue. It was navy blue.
Oh.
And
we had
khakis.
lots. And khakis.
Khakis.
You're wearing khakis.
Khakis. Oh, State Farm. Anyway, continue.
Jake from State Farm. Yeah, so if they're wearing multiple colors, they're gonna run out. So what the thing is, what they don't shake that head. Don't do it. Don't.
You know any fake colors out there?
Shush.
I was playing with my nephew the other day, and he knows his colors, and then he knows them in Spanish, right? So then he got some one of them little weird mixed colors. He don't even have a Spanish translation. You know any random colors are on?
Yes.
I was like, this ain't a purple. What is this? It looks like it's purple, but it looks like it's also mixed with pink as well and some other random pastel looking thing. I don't know what that was. It was too light to be magenta.
It was a pastel magenta.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm like, if you ain't got a Spanish translation, you ain't a real color.
It hasn't caught up yet.
I'm just saying.
Like the Spanish word is like, y'all too extra.
Yeah,
over
too
there.
extra.
Just say blue.
Yes.
We'll be fine.
Exactly.
You want
it's
Julian?
Like
That's
azul rojo negro. Like, yep, that's all
and
of
it's
them.
like, yes, that's pastel,
Yeah.
yellow, blue.
Yes, all of them together.
Oh, that would be a nasty color. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
So what I was thinking is that each school would have like different
Colors?
not just colors, but they'd have different like type outfits. So they'd have like extreme shoulder pads. So like one school.
Oh, so you Hunger Games and the kids, right? That's what this is. You got them
they're
extravagant.
Soft. They're soft.
Soft?
They're soft.
What is? I'm not saying it's hard. It's just
you mean like Cinecrane style thing?
I'm just saying as extravagant as the people in Hunger
like
Games.
Effie.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
So everybody walking around
Except
looking like
functional.
Effie. Okay.
Effie was not functional.
Nothing in there was functional.
Mahogany. Anyway, yeah, no, nothing was functional.
No.
there.
So all of this is functional? So is there a sharpener in my shoulder pad or something? Like, what do you mean functional?
No, it wouldn't be like so extreme that you like can't see the person in front of you can't see over your shoulder pads or your collar. Or you couldn't sit down because the skirt poof thing.
So it's not necessarily functional. It's just not super over the top. That's what you're
Yeah.
saying. Okay.
I mean, it's functional because they can still run, play, and like sit down and like focus in class, but it's not going to be like,
I didn't know outfits
teacher,
were making.
ma'am, I can't see because Johnny's collar's too high. Well, tell Sarah to put down her shoulder pads and we'll be fine. So
Why
like,
would Sarah's shoulder pads be?
no, the person in front of him, and so he's like, well, fine, I don't know.
So because Sarah's shoulder pads are big, Johnny flipped up his collar, and that impeded upon the girl behind him.
Because they had two boards. So Johnny's board, Sarah needed to look at, but Johnny also needed, like, Sarah needed to look at the board behind Johnny, but Johnny needed to look at the board behind
But why
Sarah.
did Johnny say because hers was up, that's the problem? So Johnny was like, hers up, I'm sticking mine up too.
Exactly, yeah.
Johnny's
It's like,
a
you
jerk
gonna do it, I'm gonna do it too.
to hurt other people.
Yes.
You're stupid, Johnny. Moving on.
Anyway, that's my second point. What is your second point?
More avalanche murders.
Huh?
More avalanche murders? More avalanche killings? More killings by avalanches.
Why? Because they go on a bunch of ski trips?
Exactly. Okay. All these prep
You have a
schools
point.
that
They
I've seen
always
in these
go on a
movies,
winter
they're always
trip.
going on them winter trips.
Like,
They
we're
are-
going to the lodge, we're going to the hut, we're going to the cabin.
At the end winter trip, remember, kids, it's some high climax
oh my
that either
gosh.
some kid had a crush and he's trying to ask her to whatever, or this is you got to tell them then while you're on the ski trip, or something's gonna happen, or
Or the ski trip is like you have until this trip or something like
or
that.
we're gonna make out on the trip. Something. It's always this trip. Okay, I've never seen any school with these trips, but apparently they're in all the movies. So yeah,
I think it's more of a northern school thing.
I guess so.
We're not in northern schools though.
But one time I saw a movie with wasn't the whatever that Beauty and the Beast remaking with the Olsen twin, don't know which one. I think they were north and they went south. I think they went to Mexico.
Oh yeah, okay.
Maybe they got tired of the ski lodge.
Well, you know what? Maybe it's like this because like some schools, like I know they have
Elementary schools?
Yeah, my elementary school, they did a trip to Washington D.C. and you got to stay for like 4 days.
Where was your school though?
In Florida.
No. No.
And then also like my
No.
high school, they had EF tours
No.
and they went to Spain. So
No.
yeah,
No.
my high school went to Spain and we was not a preppy high school. But yeah, so we went to Spain
No,
1 year.
no. Wait, how do you do it? We're gonna back up. An elementary school came from Florida, went up to Washington,
DC.
DC.
Went with the cherry blossom.
How far is that? How long was that trip?
I think
And how many days?
18 hours.
How many days?
You get like 4 or 5.
4 or 5 days.
I think one of the days was devoted to travel.
Don't
so
care.
like 5
Elementary
days, but like half and
kids
half.
on a bus.
5th graders, yeah.
On a bus.
I'm on a bus, yes.
Traveling to Washington.
DC.
Oh my gosh.
But if you let your kids go, you had to go with them. You had to have enough chaperones.
I had to go with them, so every kid had a parent.
Either every kid had a parent, or it was like I think it was every kid could have their parent go, but they also had it to where it's like 1 chaperone for 5 kids.
That's not a good ratio. That's not a good ratio.
1 to 5, yeah, it is because
not a good-
no.
You know why that's not
that was that was like the maximum. Like
Again, not a
5
good
kids
ratio.
to 1 person, but there would also be like those kids' parents who were like, "I'm coming too." Like the mom or the dad would go up there, so then it'd be like 3 parents.
But
to 5 kids.
here's my thing. That's
your
if they come. But your ratio to begin with was 1 to 5. I don't know that many people with 5 kids.
Oh, I do.
You know a lot of people with 5 kids. How many
I know
people do you
at
know
least-
with 5 kids?
At least 6.
You know at least 6 people with 5 kids. Mm-hmm. They're broken. Anyway, normal people do not have 5 kids. So you want to give one person who's used to 1 kid who is
Or
already
no
like
kids.
or no kids. Wait, why are they going on a trip?
It was like a volunteer.
Okay, so you're a volunteer. No, that if you're doing that, you are dedicated. You've done this many times. I'm talking about a parent.
No, you're the aunt because they had that too. It's like you're the aunt, and you're like, I want to spend time with my niece, and so you go up there and you end up being the chaperone.
See,
over
no.
5.
See, because you're going to throw
that'd
that on
be a
me.
problem
That's a
because
dumb
the-
aunt. Because
see, the
I
aunt-
know I'm going to visit. You're like, okay, since you're coming, you're going to watch these 4 others. I'm like, no.
No. I barely get to spend time with this one.
Sarah's
I send her
mine.
back.
I don't know who these other kids are. They not on my regiments, okay?
Jamie, where's your other 4 kids?
Yeah.
I
If
said
they
I
don't,
got
if
one.
they don't watch each other, then I ain't watching. So,
Buddy system or nothing.
But still, you're taking one person. I mean, a person who's used to one kid, and you're giving them 4 others. That's a horrible system. At least give me one other.
But they're 5th
maybe
graders.
2. I do not care. I do not
don't care.
You know what? Taking a slight step away. You know, just a side note about 5th graders. I don't know how old the kids in Hey Arnold are. Never seen Hey Arnold. Shame on you. Go find it.
Shame on you.
It's on Hulu.
I've even seen
There was an episode where I noticed how much freedom these kids had that I did not
So
have.
much freedom.
So much freedom. There was an episode where Harold, the character Harold, he got fat. Okay, he got really fat. And so then he had to lose weight. And Arnold was like, you know what? He was like, I don't want to be outside. So then Arnold was like, we could work out at night. And I was like, work out at night?
Listen, my curfew was the street lights. Like,
so
what you doing?
they are outside at night in the dark of blackest darks working out. I'm like, your parents just like cool with this.
You realize you never really saw any of the parents.
Yes, you did.
Not really.
Yes, you did.
I mean, you saw them, but they weren't like always there.
They were very frequent in the show. Please.
They were frequent in the show, but when it came to things like that, it's like, where are your parents, child?
Of course, the things like that, but I'm like, they were very frequent in the show. They're always there, like constantly, because every episode is about
They at
one of
least
the
have an
kids.
adult. Yeah, they have.
Yeah,
an
and the
adult
adult was because the kid had to say something or leave them or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to make that point. But yeah, no, that's ridiculous. One person to 5 kids that I don't know. So if your kid get hurt, is that on me? No, no. That's your dumb kid fault. You should have came. You knew. Some of these
You
parents
had an accident.
Some of these parents were taking breaks from their kids, and they was like, "Oh yeah, you going on the trip, Mama? Are you come? Nah, you gonna get one of them parents who think that they ain't got one of them kids, so they gonna take you. So nah, I'm good. Freedom, no. But anyway,
Freedom, I got 4 days.
What is your what point are we on? It's your what is it? No, it was a ski trip. Ski trip. That's me wrong.
That was your
ski
second
trip.
point, right?
So all these kids going on a ski trip. That's too many people on one ski lodge. They're gonna make a lot of noise. Avalanches, people dying. There you go. So, what is your third point?
Oh god. You're like, I am so done.
So
5
done.
kids to 1 person.
No,
Nah.
it's bad ratio. That math is off.
My last point is that there's a kid limit.
What's the point of this? What is this question?
If everyone went to preparatory schools.
Oh, there's a kid limit in schools.
No, there's a kid limit, period.
Oh, to make babies.
Yes.
Like in
you have a limit. Yeah.
China?
I think so. Yeah, you have a limit on how many kids you can birth.
Okay, cool. I'm all about that.
Yeah. Because preparatory schools can be expensive.
I assume it's all free. Not free, but I assume it's all like built into taxes if everybody's
Well, it
going.
depends. Because there's some, well,
And if they're all in preparatory school, I assume all of these kids are learning to an extent where they're all successful afterwards.
okay. Unless you just got them duds.
Had a random idea about school. Maybe I should cut this out. I don't know. Anyway, this made me think about this because of your point. So I guess not really off topic. Anyway, let me stop rambling. Excuse me.
Random idea about school.
Random idea about school. Okay, you start a school. Okay, this is to help it like be cheaper. This is kind of built in your point. Okay, to help it be cheaper, you get a preparatory school. Have the parents pay for set tuition or whatever, or whoever to donate, right? And then when their kids eventually graduate and then go on get jobs, those kids have to donate back to the school, right? But the more kids that graduate, the more that money gets spread out. It's the same amount of kids at the school. That doesn't increase. Like, let's say you start out with 20 kids in the school. You can't get like 25 kids in the school.
Oh.
You can only get 20. So as they graduate, they're still giving
So
back
like
to the
1
school.
year it's 1 kid, and then next year it's
No,
5
no, no,
kids.
no. I'm saying you start off with 20 kids. You can only have 20 kids.
Oh,
at the
okay.
top.
So the 20 kids, they graduate, 20 more come in. Those 20 kids are now funding those 20. Then those 20 kids graduate. Now you got 40 kids
Exactly.
supporting the 20.
Yes. So, and then you're paying,
Okay.
as I graduate, I'm paying less and less as more people
So
graduate.
it'll end up be like $5 a
Yeah,
year.
$5 a year, and you just continually do that. Where now you have free. It's technically it feels like free because eventually you will end up with like what half a penny of you giving to the school because there's so many
It's
graduates.
like, what is this? penny come from?
Yeah.
Why am I spending a penny each year?
Yeah.
What is this? You know what? Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep spending.
Yeah.
What is it? Maybe we can give $1 because that's just like super
Yeah,
random.
it's super,
that penny.
super. And so
Let's just
now
give
you can
$1.
use whatever extra money that you do receive on building bigger schools. So then you can have more of a bigger class, and then it doesn't affect how much money you're giving. Your money will stay the same because you just have a bigger class, and it'll spread out like that.
Oh, okay. Look
Well,
at
bam.
you. Solving problems
Trying. But I thought that'd be a great idea for like free, schooling for kids.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be really
Get some
cool.
big donor, and then after that, just keep going.
Yeah, keep going. Just let it spread out. But anyway, that's just tied onto your point. But yeah.
Yeah, so that's my point. Kid limit, which also goes with your point, to where there's a limit of kids in school.
Yeah, that makes sense though. Yeah, kid limit. Yeah.
'Cause it could-
But you know what?
What?
Positives. Going back on your last point. Now I ain't got one parent to 5 kids.
It's one parent to 2 kids.
2 kids. It's kid limit.
Maybe.
Okay? I'm like, where does the 2 kids come from? Get them out. There's a kid limit. Shove them back up in there. I can't hold these kids. So what happens to the parent who
Has twins?
Yeah. No.
triplets?
No. Who
Octuplets?
just disobeys.
And just keeps popping out?
Popping them out. What do you do with those kids? Are you killing them? Are you a
No.
murderer?
No. You just sanitize the person.
What
Sterilize the person. Wrong word.
No,
Sterilize.
no, I like it. You sanitize them. You wash them on down real quick. You gonna clean off the insides, everything. Now the baby's gonna come out squeaky clean. I like that.
Squeak,
I like
squeak,
that.
squeak,
but
squeak,
no, so like you just said, whatever quintuplets or whatever there is. What do you do with those? Do you give them to people who can't have babies?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do? You jail the people who won't stop having sex?
No, like I said, you just you
But
sterilize them.
vasectomy's reverse. So what do you do then?
No. Well, yeah, they do, but you also like if they're in there, they can easily just tick and do the stuff with the
I
tube.
got it. I'm saying, let's say the vasectomy reverses,
Well,
right?
vasectomy's reverse, and so do tubes tying. Those can undo.
Yes. So let's say they do
You
that.
just yank it all out.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Just yank it on out. I'm gonna move on because that's
Replacement prosthesis.
nope.
It's fine.
Nope. Done with this point.
What's your last?
My last point. Top colleges would buy smaller colleges.
Huh?
Okay,
So like Yale would buy like a community tech.
yes, more of that because I was thinking if you're having a bunch of preparatory schools, you have a bunch of smart kids. So all the smart kids can't fit into Yale, so they're going to need to go, but they don't want to go to the lesser school. So Yale's
just like,
fine, we'll buy another school.
It'll be a satellite.
Yes.
Just deal with it.
All of you Yalians or
And
whatever they're called.
Harvardans
Yalites. I don't know. Yeah, I like Yalians.
I know a guy whose last name is Yalian.
Yalers.
I like Yalers.
Yalers.
But yeah, I know a person whose last name
Harvites
is
and
Yalian.
Yalers. What other big schools are there?
Harvard, Yale,
Spellman?
Spellman,
Spellers. That's bad.
FSU.
Vesuvians. I have no idea.
I'm an ancient Vesuvian. Really? I thought y'all all died. No. I graduated from FSU and we're called Vesuvians, but I was one of the first.
Yep,
So
there you
I'm
go.
an ancient
I'm a
Vesuvian.
first Vesuvian, first year Vesuvian. But anyway, yeah, so they would just buy smaller schools to help them grow.
Okay.
There you go. That's my last point. Let's go down our points real quick. Let's go.
My 3 points are that if everyone went to a prep school, there'd be food shortages, eccentric uniforms, and kid limits. Your 3 points. Ready, set, go.
My 3 points. Fashion designers would make school uniforms. More avalanche deaths. And top colleges buying smaller colleges.
Cockages?
Cockages. Yep.
Cockatoos!
Cockages.
It's like a cockatoo.
Anyway, Marcy, whether people go see this movie or not, what movie do you suggest they go see in their free time?
The movie I suggest you go watch, other than this one, is Easy A.
Ah, that movie's good.
Prompted by her popular best friend to spill details of her boring weekend, Olive, a clean-cut teen, decides to spice things up. Olive decides.
What was that accent? I was doing
whiny
Popeye. What
Olive.
were you doing?
Yeah, I tried to do Popeye.
That was not Popeye.
Anyway, prompted by her popular best friend to spill details of her boring weekend, Olive, a clean-cut teen, decides to spice things up by telling a little lie about losing her virginity. When the high school busybody overhears the conversation and spreads it all over campus, Olive is suddenly notorious, but for the wrong reasons. This movie stars Emma Stone, Amanda Bynes, Penn Badgley, Ally
McBeal.
Michaela. Patricia Clarkson, Stanley Tucci, Lisa Kudrow, and Kudrow.
How dare you get Phoebe's name wrong?
I've never seen Friends. You realize this?
Oh my gosh, we just lost billions of listeners. You know how many people?
No, I take that back. I've seen 3 episodes.
You know people have just started crying out of just sadness for your life.
Make me watch it. Convince me it's a good show.
Oh no, I'm not
Tweet
a big
me on Twitter.
Friendophile.
No, the people that are mad. Tweet me on Twitter.
Oh yeah, y'all do that.
Give me reasons why.
Yeah.
I'll drop my Twitter in a bit. Yeah. Anyway, it stars all these people and a bunch more. It is such a good movie. I love this movie. It's one of, it's just up there. I don't have favorites, but it's up there. It's up there. So that's my movie suggestion. So David, if they don't go see this movie, what is your movie suggestion?
My movie suggestion is Class Rank. I recently watched this yesterday.
Like yesterday.
When her class rank threatens her college plans, an ambitious teen convinces a nerdy peer to run for the school board to abolish the ranking system. It stars Olivia Holt, Skylar Giasondo, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, Kristen Chenoweth. Chenoweth. But yeah, it's a kind of laid back comedy. It's not a laugh out loud in your face comedy, but just the quick things that they do, and it's quick witted, and it's stuff that catches you off guard, and the characters are very smart, and the editing is very, very good, and I just really enjoy this movie. It's not the biggest thing in the world, it's not gonna blow you away, but it's a nice movie to watch. If you have an afternoon, just watch it. It's a cool little movie. I really enjoyed it, especially the writing. But that's my suggestion. Anyway, Marcy, where can people find you online?
So you can find me on Instagram at Marcy_11.9. You can also find me on Twitter at Marcy_119. Come, reach out, tweet me, say hey. I'm nice, kinda. Where can we find you, David?
You can find me on Instagram. At Pinterest_poems. You can find me on Twitter at a Clark Kent type. Shout out to the stash.
Your nose just did a weird thing.
Thanks.
No, it butterflied. Anyway.
That's my move. To talk to the ladies. I butterfly.
You have a lady.
I know. How you think I got her?
Oh, gosh.
Butterfly nose.
Anyways, thanks for listening. As always, shout out to Kit
the Brit.
Thank you so much. Thank you also to all of our other patrons.
And
to you,
thanks.
our listeners.
Yeah. Y'all. Hey, do us a favor. Go tell somebody.
Oh, yeah, by the way, also check out the podcast's Instagram, Real and Real Pod.
Yeah. Also, check out the Patreon. Patreon Real and Real Pod.
It's so good.
It's really good.
Some really fun stuff.
Yep.
And there's more to be going soon.
Yep. And stuff is coming out soon. If you're on Patreon, you're going to learn about it sooner. Just news and posts and stuff like that is coming out for a soon-to-be YouTube channel. The schedule is still being comprised. But thanks for listening, guys. And have a great day.
Bye.
Adios.
Adios.